Everyone in the village admired her radiant smile, but no one knew the pain it was hiding. Until one curious young man dared to ask, "Why are you always so happy?" What she revealed changed his life forever. In a peaceful little village tucked between the hills lived an old woman known to all as Amma. Her wrinkled face always wore a serene smile, and her eyes sparkled with warmth. People from near and far came to her, not for medicine or magic, but for her calm wisdom and comforting words. No matter the season or the struggles around her, Amma never seemed upset. It puzzled many, especially a young man named Rafi, who was going through a rough patch in life. One afternoon, unable to hold back his curiosity, he approached her and asked, "Amma, why are you always so cheerful? Don't you ever feel sad? Don't bad days affect you?" Amma gently chuckled and motioned for him to sit beside her. "My dear," she said, "life will always throw storms at us, but the calm, that has to come from within." Rafi furrowed his brows. "But how, Amma? How do you stay calm when everything falls apart?" Amma grew quiet, her eyes drifting to the horizon. Then, she began to share something she had never told anyone in years. "When I was your age," she began softly, "I had a loving husband and 2 beautiful children. We didn't have much, but we had joy. Until one day, my husband fell gravely ill. We couldn't afford the medicine. I tried everything, every prayer, every remedy, but I lost him." Rafi's heart sank. "I broke inside," Amma continued. "I cried until I couldn't anymore. I thought my life had ended. But then I looked at my children's faces. They needed a mother, not a shadow. I had a choice to make: drown in sorrow or rise for those I loved." She paused and looked at him. "That's when I understood something powerful. Happiness isn't given, it's chosen." Rafi listened closely, moved by her words. "Every morning I wake up and tell myself, find one thing to smile about today. Some days it's the smell of fresh tea. Other days it's the sound of children playing. Even on days when I feel low, I find one small joy and hold on to it like a lantern in the dark." Still unsure, Rafi asked, "But what if something terrible happens again? How do you stay happy then?" Amma placed a hand on his shoulder. "It's never easy, Beta, but I remind myself, this too shall pass. The pain, the bad days, they're like clouds. They come and they go. But if you let sorrow settle in your heart, it builds a home there. You have to keep your heart open for the light." Rafi sat in silence, soaking in every word. That day, he left Amma's house with something more precious than advice: perspective. From then on, Rafi began a new habit. No matter how tough life got, he paused and looked for something good, even if it was just a cool breeze, a kind smile, or a warm meal. Slowly, he noticed a change, not in the world, but in how he saw it. As he shared Amma's wisdom with others, something amazing happened. The entire village began to change. People started smiling more, worrying less. They learned to embrace both the sunshine and the storms, all because one old woman decided long ago to choose happiness over despair. Moral: happiness isn't about perfect days or painless lives. It's about the power to see light even in the darkest corners. You can't always control what happens, but you can always choose how you respond.